Everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Tori here. I know, right? 2 videos within the span of 1 week. I'm proud of me. Today we are going to be talking about Dogecoin with Pro the Doge. We will be looking at his channel, seeing if we can learn something from his market psychology, and if I can give you guys tips and tricks how to not have to weather those full-on market reversals. But with that said, let's get in the video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm, not just because I look like your favorite Disney princess. Once around the riverbank, beyond the shore. I'm just kidding, guys. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
What's going on, guys? Pro the Doge here, and today we're talking about Dogecoin. As if we don't always talk about Dogecoin, right? But today's special because I feel like we've just reached what I like to call the consolidation station, right? So pretend like we're all on the shuttle and we're all going to the train station and we pull up and it's consolidation station.
Okay, so this video was filmed on May 28th, 2021, and he's saying that the markets are consolidating at this point. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull up a chart of Dogecoin. Ignore my little... I'm going to look at a daily chart since he... since he's a long-term to position trader. I am going to go out to the higher time frame charts, and as you guys can see, I did do a few markups. I guess I did go out and look to where Dogecoin could possibly head. Ignore these squares here, but basically below these old lows rests liquidity. We all know that. I just didn't feel confident. I remember a few days ago, I think that's when I came here and I looked at the marketplace. I saw no type of support being given in here. All this sell side liquidity below here. We just rejected here, and he said on the time of this recording, he released this May 28th, correct? So at the time of this recording, there was nothing to support price. And I mean nothing. They did reprice to a place of fair value and then we rolled lower, but I mean, this does not look good for long-term holders. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know what this looks like? This looks like a classic ICT market maker sell model. That's what that looks like. And I just don't have any type of, it just doesn't look bullish. Like nothing about this is screaming, oh, I'm bullish to me. Like it just doesn't. For the long-term buyers, it does seem like if there would be a lot more interest to get down below one of these old lows and we could see what happens there, or even if we could get some support here. But I don't think we should even, can this little candle hold price? I just don't know. It doesn't look like it would. We would have to stay above this candle. If we go below this candle here, falling skyfall, very great Humpty Dumpty skyfall. That's my personal opinion, my forecast for Dogecoin. It just doesn't look bullish at all. Let's compare it to Bitcoin. New price paint? Guys, I really just don't know. I don't know if I trust buying. I personally wouldn't buy into it right now. It just doesn't, we would need to see a market structure shift or break or something. I'm just saying, I don't really trust this at all. But according to the Dogecoin expert, Mr. Pro the Doge, he says we are in a consolidation. This doesn't look like a consolidation. This looks like a market reversal from here to here. And he's been holding a long time, you know. He says as long as we stay above 25 cents for him, which is, excuse my eyes, y'all. As long as we stay above 25 cents for him, he's a millionaire, and that's great. But I would really just take partials. Like there's nothing wrong with taking partials, and he held from up here. He, I believe, was sitting at $2.something million, and then he weathered this entire market reversal. So my advice to you guys to avoid full-on market reversals is if you start to see the market break down, like if you start to see support levels not being supportive of price, liquidate your position, step to the side and wait for another opportunity. And that will kind of, how did Graham Stephan put it? It will prevent you from having to pay the fee of staying in these trades for a very, very long time. Because if I was holding right now, I would not be happy. I would not try to buy this. This does not look like bullish institutional order flow at all. This looks like juicy bubblegum lows down here. That's what it looks like. And I also could be wrong, because Dogecoin and all of the coins aren't really my cup of tea. But you know, I said I was venturing out, I try to learn. But let's hop back into the video.
This is what I mean by that. Let's rewind time again. I'm not gonna do the rewind thing, but let's go back 2 months ago when I first went all in on Dogecoin, right? It was about 4.5 cents, you know, about that, you know, close to 5 cents. And I thought it was gonna shoot up soon after. Sure enough, it did shoot up to 9 cents, but that wasn't the rise that I was looking for. That same rise that I saw from a penny to 8 cents, that wasn't the rise from 5 to 9. That didn't make any sense to me. I figured the rise would be from 5 cents to 15 or 5 cents to 20 cents or something along those lines. So I knew it hadn't happened yet, right? And sure enough, what happened instead? It came back down from 9 cents to 7 a little bit, you know, stayed at 6 for a little bit and back down to 5. And then it stayed at 5 for about 2 months. So history repeats itself. There are trends that you have to look out for, and this is one of them. So if you're seeing Dogecoin right now at about 30 cents, give or take a few cents, for a few days now, it didn't just happen. It was at like 50 cents yesterday and now it's at 30 cents. No, this has been going on for a few days now. And I'm really getting the vibe that this is where we're going to consolidate at until the next rise. So if Dogecoin is about 33 cents right now, buy it.
I don't know, y'all. 33 cents. Let me see where that is. He said 33 cents. I don't know. I would not feel comfortable buying it. I don't know. Like, what if it comes up here? Like, what if it comes to like 35 cents and sell off? What if that happens? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable buying that. Like, we would need to violate some type of high for me to want to buy it. Just saying. No, I could not. He's bold. He's a bold one. But he was also saying this. It just went from a discount to a premium to reprice lower. This doesn't look bullish to me. For some reason, I don't know. I know I'm not well versed in crypto, but this does not look any type of bullish to me. Like, all I'm saying is, what if we come back up, retest this, and then roll lower? That's what I'm seeing. And I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like, guys. I would say you can confidently buy after this high erodes from the marketplace. Like, maybe that could, but I don't know, guys. An intermediate to short-term high would have to be broken for me to feel comfortable buying. Just saying. But the next coming days, you could get some, you know, pop up into here and then roll lower. That's my prediction. If I had like a leprechaun picking at me or something.
If it's about 34 cents right now, buy it. 35 cents, buy it. If it goes under 30 cents, that's when you really go in and start really buying in. Because
why, though?
That's what I did within those 2 months. That's what I did when it hit 5 cents exactly. Because sometimes it was at like 5.2 cents, 5.3 cents, 5.4 cents. But every once in a while it would drop back down to 5 cents. And
if you guys know, like, why is he so bullish on Dogecoin? Does anybody know why?
Mind you, I was trying to get to 100,000 coins, which just required another $2,000, and I figured I had time. So I had no idea how long this consolidation was gonna last for. It could have been 1 month, it could have been 2 weeks, it could have been 2 months. So let's learn from history, folks. If you could go back in time first week of February and bought in when I bought in at 4.5 cents, or even at 5 cents, 5.5 cents, 5.7 cents, you would have bought in. Some people get too caught up in a few cents here and there. Let's say it's at, right now, let's say it's at 34 cents, right? And everybody's like, oh, I'm waiting on that 28, waiting on that 27. In the big picture, it really doesn't make a difference, right? Because if you look back, it didn't make a difference if I bought it at 4.5 cents or 5.5 cents. That's a whole cent difference. That doesn't make a difference now to where it's at. So don't be afraid to get it at 33 cents or 34 or 35 cents. And don't hold off and wait for the 25 cents or 26 or 27 cents.
What if it goes lower? Like, I just want to know, where's the confidence that it will continue to go up higher just because it did it previously? I mean, look at gold. I remember one time, if I'm not mistaken, guys, gold had really tanked for a long time on its monthly chart, and it took forever to get back up. It wasn't until, like, I want to say last year, if I can remember correctly. No. If I can remember correctly, it took gold forever, ever to get back up to her, to get back up to where and past these highs. So look at this. You see how long this took? What inspires this to keep route? I just want to
buy in, because that might not happen. Okay. But we've seen it touch 30 cents recently, so it's possible that it can go under 30 cents. But this is about where it's going to be dormant for a little while. So this is when you buy in. So many people would have called me crazy.
Let me see. I don't think he's crazy. I really admire his ability to hold this long. I really do. I don't know if I could do it, guys. I'm just being honest. Oh wait, this is the wrong chart. Yeah, that doesn't look bullish. Yeah, this don't look bullish at all. Nothing is saying bullish. Nothing. And I mean, not a dang thing in this chart is saying buy. This does not scream buy. Because I was trying not to predict lows. I was taught, hey, you should buy at a discount and sell to the highs and sell at premiums and buy the lows. Like, this don't look bullish. Nothing in here is told me, Tori, buy it. Nothing has, the charts haven't started talking to me. Nothing is saying that. But I'm sure he's confident for some reason, so let's keep listening.
Crazy going all in at 4.5 cents and said, oh, it's going to drop to 0. Oh, it's going to drop to 2 cents. And then it didn't do anything for 2 months, right? It was around 5 cents for 2 months, right? Didn't do nothing. Doge when the hype is done. You want to buy Doge when nobody's talking about it anymore. You want to buy in when it's just chilling. You don't want to buy in when everybody's talking about it.
You know what I found to be the best buys? I know it's going to sound counterintuitive. Is when the news is like, oh, all-time lows, basically, like, oh, like, this is, when you hear like all-time lows, I want you to re-engineer your mind to Zara saying, oh, this is an all-time sell, final sell item. Like, that's when usually I think the best buys are, but hey, to each his own.
And it's going to 75 cents, and it's like, people are like, oh, it's gonna hit $1, it's gonna hit $1. My last video was about that. My last video was about be fearful when others are greedy, be greedy when others are fearful. You know, if everybody's getting greedy wanting to buy in at 60 cents, 70 cents is gonna go to $1, don't buy in. You should buy in when nobody's talking about it, which is when? Right now and within the next few weeks. So now I'm going to transfer over into some graphs, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean, and then I'm also going to compare it to what Bitcoin did and Ethereum did around the same time. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, so this is an app that I like to use when I look at graphs. It's called TradingView on the App Store if you want to check.
It's using TradingView as well. Yay! Get the pro version, guys. It won't go. It's the same price as Netflix. You might as well.
Check it out.
I know this video is not sponsored by TradingView. I just love them.
Trust me, I am not being paid by them to tell you guys this.
They don't pay nobody.
Ask me what chart is this that I'm using. So TradingView, go check it out. Any case, here is a graph of Dogecoin, as you can see here, 1st of February, right? And you can see where it consolidated, right? So January 18th, I find out about Dogecoin January 27th when I put in $40, right? And then the crazy little spike, not a little spike, the crazy spike from 1 cent to 8 cents happens. And then that's what piqued my interest. And I started looking into Dogecoin. Then it went all the way back down to 2 cents and then started going back up 2, 3, 4, 5. And it stayed around 5, as you can see, for 2 months and did nothing for 2 months until, as you can see here, April 5th is when it started to go crazy, right? And guess what? This is going to happen again. So let me pull up in comparison.
How do we know that this is going to happen again?
Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we can compare it to Doge, right? So BTC right here, this is Bitcoin.
And also a pro tip, before you click, like, hover over what you want to compare and it'll say new price pane, and then that way you can move the charts around, because if you just click it, it'll be 2 static charts, and you don't want that. You want to be able to pick up the charts. Click new price pane, like hover, then click new price pane. So right when you see this,
same percentage.
Oh, see, the same percentage makes it difficult. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's go back.
BTC right here, this is Bitcoin.
Press new price scale. And no, I didn't see this video before, but I just knew this was coming up. If you put same price percentage, well, the way he analyzes his charts, it's different. I'm a bit more technical, so I need to see when I compare the 2 asset classes. I need to see it. So make sure you press this one, new price scale, and then toggle the scale. So you're gonna toggle with your little arrow right here, and then you'll be able to freely move the charts around.
Same percentage. And I also want to get Ethereum. Same percentage scale, right? All right, so check this out. Look at what Bitcoin did while Doge was consolidating, right? Bitcoin stayed pretty much the same all the way through. And Ethereum went up a little bit. See that? Went up a little bit. But look at what Doge did. Boom, 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 boom. Which means what? This came all the way down, just like last time we went down to 5 cents and stayed there for like 2 months. This time it came all the way down, and it took a lot longer to find the floor and actually consolidate. But we found it at about 30 cents, which is what I believe. So from what I get from this video, he's calling the low to be around 30 cents. Okay, let's keep watching. 30 cents could last 2 months. That 30 cents could last 3 months. That 30 cents could last 2 weeks. I don't know. All I know is this is probably the best point for you to buy in. If you haven't bought in yet, now is when you buy in. And if you have bought in and you bought it a little higher than 30 cents, buy in now to bring your cost average price down. Okay, back to the video. Okay, so hopefully that cleared some things up, put a few things into perspective for you. And before I show you guys my portfolio to end the video off with, I'm gonna leave you with this one quote from this English writer and philosopher from the late 1800s to the 1900s. His name is G.K. Chesterton, and he said this: "The only way of catching a train I have ever discovered is to miss the train before." So if we take that quote and apply it to today's scenario, a lot of you guys missed the train when it was at 4 cents and 5 cents. When I got in, you missed out on it. You didn't find out about Doge till it was 30 cents, 40, 50, 60 cents even. And then you started getting interested and doing research and finding that Doge is really the future. And now you want to get in on it. So you keep hitting me up, bro. When is a good time to get some Dogecoin, baby?
He's the Doge,
when do I buy in? When's a good price point? What's
funny.
A good price point to buy in on?